you're saying that there are people at your town halls who are demanding that you rename the Gulf of Mexico?
I think it's across the entire board.
Has that come up at any of your town halls?
Actually, it has.
It has?
Yes, and it's also come up in the
The
meetings that I've
people
had
of
with
Wyoming
people.
were demanding that you rename the Gulf of Mexico?
See, you use the word demand.
Oh,
Very
asking.
few people come to me and
Imploring.
demand anything.
Well, I guess
What people say is that they want us to implement the agenda that Donald Trump
that
ran on.
includes
And this is
renaming the
one
Gulf of
them,
Mexico?
Because it has to do with pride in America
I-
and what America stands
Representative,
for.
I would
So-
just simply say,
Well, you can argue with me as
I'm
much
not,
as
it's not
you'd
about an
like
argument.
to.
I would love to attend one of the,
I would
guess
welcome you to attend
I
one of
am
my town
asking you an
halls.
honest question, and you're welcome to answer it any way you'd like. You're telling me and this committee that at one of your town halls,
I have said at my town halls
let me
and
finish my
meetings,
question.
At
You'll have
town
an
halls and my meetings.
You'll have an opportunity to answer. Let me
Okay.
finish my question. You've held 10 town halls
Yes.
across Wyoming.
Yes.
And at those town halls, Wyoming residents, constituents have said to you, I would like you to rename the Gulf of Mexico. Has that happened?
Yes.
That has happened?
At the meetings that I have held, as I have said to you repeatedly now, I not only am holding town halls, I'm holding meetings with my constituents.
Sure.
The entire agenda that President Trump ran on, they've talked to me about no taxes on tips.
That's not,
They
I'm
have
not
talked
asking
to
you about no
me-
taxes
they
on
have talked
tips.
to me. They have
That's not
talked to
the
me
bill that
about
you're here testifying
renaming
about.
the Gulf
The
of
bill-
America. They have talked to me about the oil and gas development
Well,
that we have down there.
I
They have
think
talked
it's a
about
shame.
exporting energy out of
I'll
the Gulf
reclaim
of
my time
America.
because I think it's a shame.
And I would.
So
I
you're
would-
calling me,
would
I
remind-
think what you're
I
saying
think-
is you don't believe what I'm
Hang on.
saying.
I'm
Hang
saying
on,
that
hang on.
I would love to come to a town hall, and so I'll certainly look forward to, what we may do is, we may just consider doing a town hall in Wyoming myself so that I can get a better sense from Republicans, Democrats,
You're welcome.
unaffiliated people of Wyoming as to what their priorities are. My sense is, I'm not disagreeing with you that there are many folks in Wyoming who believe that the Congress ought to be pursuing policies that President Trump supports. What I am suggesting is that I find it a little bit unbelievable that of all the issues that the American people are dealing with, that my constituents are dealing with, that your constituents are dealing with, that at these town halls, renaming the Gulf of Mexico was a top priority. I suspect that
One
the
of
people
the-
of your
one of
state,
the things
I'm
that
not
you're
done
ignoring-
talking, you'll have an opportunity to respond. I don't believe that the people in your state, nor the people in mine, would identify renaming the Gulf of Mexico as their top priority. And I find it absurd that we have to engage in this discussion to act as though this is anything but abnormal.